Have you ever had that feeling, that quiet little whisper that keeps showing up? The one that says, there's more, not more money, not more success, just more of you. You try to ignore it. You try to tell yourself you're grateful for the life that you have, the life and business that you've built. And you are, but that feeling keeps coming back. And maybe, just maybe, that feeling isn't asking you to become somebody new. Maybe it's asking you to remember who you've always been. That's where you are. This conversation is for you. Hi, I'm Jennifer Gilmore. And if we've never met before, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Around here, we talk about finding your voice, living with intention, and giving yourself permission to become the woman you've always known you were. And not because somebody else says it's time, but because you know it's time. I've been thinking about something a lot lately. So many women spend decades becoming everything everyone else needs. We're mothers, wives, daughters, caregivers, friends, business owners. We are the dependable one, the strong one, the one who always figures it out. And those roles matter. They're beautiful. But sometimes without even realizing it, we become so good at taking care of everybody else's dreams that we quietly pack away our own. Not forever, just for now. I'll do it later, when life slows down, when the kids are older, when I have more time, when I have more confidence, when I know I'm ready, when I know I'm finally enough. Sound familiar? I think we've all told ourselves some version of that story. I know I have. And then one day, something shifts. Maybe the kids need you a little bit less. Maybe your business changes. Maybe you hear a song that stirs something up inside of you. Maybe you wake up one morning and simply realize, I don't want to keep waiting. And here's what I want you to know, that feeling isn't selfish, it isn't foolish, and it isn't you being ungrateful. It's part of being human. We are meant to keep growing. We are meant to keep becoming. I don't believe your purpose has an expiration date. In fact, I think some of our most meaningful chapters begin after we have spent years taking care of everyone else. For me, music has always been a part of my journey. Not because I'm a singer and not because music magically fixes everything, but because music has an incredible way of helping us hear ourselves again. Have you ever been driving in the car and a song comes on? Suddenly you're singing at the top of your lungs, or maybe it hits you differently and tears start rolling down your face. Not because you're sad, because something inside of you finally felt understood. I've experienced that so many times without realizing what it was, that it made me curious. What if music wasn't just for fun, just for entertainment? What if I was actually using it like a tool, a way to slow down, a way to reflect, reconnect, to hear the voice that's inside of me that's been drowned out by responsibility and busyness? And that question changed my life. I started to realize that music saved my life in many ways. And when I realized that is what has gotten me through so many situations, I started to become very intentional. Instead of just putting on the radio and whatever happened to be on the station or whatever popped up on my iPad, I would be intentional. I'd choose music that matched where I wanted to go emotionally. Sometimes I needed hope. Sometimes I needed courage. Sometimes permission to dream again. Sometimes I just needed a few minutes to remember who I am underneath all of those roles I've carried, helping other people, being something else for other people, pushing my needs down. And those moments started to become a practice, not a performance, a practice. Little by little, I stopped waiting for somebody else to tell me that it was okay to dream again. Through music, I gave myself permission. So today I want to leave you with one question. What is that quiet voice inside of you trying to tell you? Not what you think everybody else wants, not what you think you should do. What do you want? I guess it's two questions because I'm asking you, what does that voice want? And will you listen? If no one could tell you it's too late, what would you start? What would you begin to do? What would you step into? Take a few minutes after this video. Give yourself 3 minutes and write down what you feel. Don't judge it. Don't stop to think about it or analyze it. Write down what came up in your heart when I asked you that question. Don't explain it away. Don't try to figure out how. Just write it down. Sometimes the answers we've been searching for have just been patiently waiting for us to get quiet enough to hear them or to stop running long enough to listen. If today's conversation really resonated with you, I would love to hear about it. Leave me a comment and let me know what you've been putting off. What does your heart keep calling you to and you keep saying later, later, later? And if you're curious about how I used music intentionally through my journey, I've created a guided experience that includes 6 of my original songs written for women just like you to help you reflect, reconnect, and discover your own voice in a deeper way. The details are linked in the description if you're ready for that next step. There's also a free resource in there as well, so you can try it for yourself. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps our channel. And consider subscribing. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, and I have a talking video like today. And on Thursdays, I have a singing video. So you can actually feel and experience what I'm telling you about today. So until next time, remember this: you don't have to become someone else. You simply have to stop putting yourself last. Because no matter how long you've waited, guess what? It's your turn now.